Have you ever looked at a goal in your life and thought, that's impossible? What if I told you that the only thing truly standing in your way is your own mindset? In Chapter 3 of Can't Hurt Me, David Goggins dives into the concept of impossible tasks and shows us how to shatter the mental barriers that keep us stuck. Through his own jaw-dropping journey, like losing over 100 pounds in 3 months to join the Navy SEALs, Goggins teaches us the art of breaking down massive goals into achievable steps. You'll discover the power of callousing your mind, building unshakable discipline, and taking extreme ownership of your life. This chapter isn't just about Goggins' story. It's about how you can apply these lessons to conquer your own impossible challenges. Ready to redefine your limits? Let's jump in. Welcome to Book Summary, where you can unlock the power of books in minutes, not months. Get the key insights, chapter by chapter, and start learning smarter, not harder. Let's begin. Chapter 3 of Can't Hurt Me, titled Impossible Tasks, is where David Goggins begins to show us just how far mental toughness can take you. In this chapter, Goggins dives into the concept of tackling challenges that seem so far beyond your current capabilities they feel, well, impossible. But his message is clear. These so-called impossible tasks are exactly where growth happens. Goggins starts by recounting a pivotal moment in his life, his decision to become a Navy SEAL. At this point, he was overweight, directionless, and barely scraping by in a dead-end job. The idea of joining the SEALs wasn't just a stretch. It seemed laughable. He had to lose over 100 pounds in just 3 months to even qualify for SEAL training, and the odds of succeeding were slim. Most people would have dismissed the idea right away, but Goggins made a decision. He wasn't going to settle for a mediocre life. One of the most inspiring parts of this chapter is how Goggins breaks down the process of achieving the impossible. It's not about making one huge leap. It's about setting micro goals and attacking them relentlessly. For example, instead of focusing on the full 100 pounds he needed to lose, he took it one workout and 1 pound at a time. He taught himself discipline by making small, consistent sacrifices, like giving up fast food and waking up early to train. These steps may seem small on their own, but together, they created massive change. What makes this chapter so relatable is that we all face our own impossible tasks. Maybe it's climbing the corporate ladder, starting a business, overcoming a fear, or even just getting into better shape. The specifics don't matter. What matters is the mindset Goggins teaches. He reminds us that every impossible task starts with a decision to stop making excuses and start doing the work. Goggins also shares the story of going through Navy SEAL training, not just once but 3 times. After multiple injuries and setbacks, it would have been easy for him to quit, but instead, he embraced the pain and saw it as a necessary part of growth. He calls this process callousing the mind. Just like your hands develop calluses to handle physical labor, your mind needs to be conditioned to endure discomfort without breaking. This idea of mental callousing isn't just for extreme challenges like SEAL training. Take, for instance, people who run ultramarathons, another feat Goggins is famous for. Many ultrarunners say the hardest part isn't the physical pain but the mental battle of pushing through when every fiber of your being tells you to stop. This is a direct application of Goggins' lesson. When you learn to embrace discomfort, you realize you're capable of far more than you thought. One of the key takeaways from this chapter is the importance of creating what Goggins calls an accountability mirror. This is a literal mirror where you confront yourself daily, writing down your goals and reminding yourself why you're pursuing them. It's about being brutally honest with yourself, not in a way that tears you down, but in a way that forces you to face your weaknesses and turn them into strengths. Another crucial lesson is the idea of taking extreme ownership of your circumstances. Goggins doesn't let himself off the hook with excuses, and he encourages us to do the same. Whether it's a lack of time, resources, or talent, he argues that excuses are just a way to avoid hard work. When you take full responsibility for your life, you gain the power to change it. To tie it to the real world, think of figures like J.K. Rowling, who faced countless rejections before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, or Elon Musk, who put everything on the line for SpaceX and Tesla despite constant setbacks. These are modern examples of people who tackled their own impossible tasks by refusing to give up when the odds were stacked against them. By the end of the chapter, you're left with one overriding message. Impossible tasks aren't really impossible. They just require you to level up. Goggins' journey shows that even when the goal seems out of reach, consistency, discipline, and a refusal to quit can get you there. The process won't be pretty, and it won't be easy, but it will be worth it. For anyone who's ever felt stuck or overwhelmed by the size of a challenge, this chapter is a game changer. It's not about having all the answers or being perfect. It's about showing up, putting in the work, and proving to yourself that you can do hard things. Goggins doesn't just tell us this, he lives it. And that's what makes his lessons so powerful. As you finish this chapter, you can't help but feel inspired to tackle your own impossible tasks. Whether it's a fitness goal, a career ambition, or a personal challenge, Goggins gives you the tools and the mindset to go after it. The question is, are you ready to start? Thank you so much for watching and being part of this journey through Chapter 3 of Can't Hurt Me. I hope it left you inspired to tackle the impossible and push beyond your limits. Remember, greatness lies on the other side of discomfort, and you're capable of so much more than you think. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the rest of this incredible series. And if this resonated with you, share it with someone who might need that extra boost today. Your support truly makes a difference. Thank you for being here. Now, get ready for one of the most exciting chapters yet, Taking Souls. In this next video, Goggins shows us how to flip the script on challenges, dominate every situation, and leave everyone, including your own doubts, in awe of what you're capable of. Curious about what it means to take souls? Click on the next video, and let's find out together.